Ever pondered the process that transforms the simple seawater into the common kitchen ingredient salt? It's a question that has intrigued many, given the omnipresence of this humble ingredient. Salt, an essential element of our daily lives, graces our meals with its distinct flavor and has been a crucial part of human history. It's not just the cornerstone of culinary arts, but also a key player in numerous industries. Yet, have you ever stopped to wonder how this ubiquitous substance is produced? How does the vast briny ocean yield this vital mineral? The answer lies in a fascinating process that unfolds in salt farms across the globe, a process that harnesses the power of the sun, the sea, and the wind. The journey of salt, from the depths of the ocean to your kitchen shelf, is a tale of transformation and endurance. Stick around to unravel the mystery behind the transformation of seawater into salt. The journey of seawater to your dinner table starts with the collection of seawater. Now you might wonder, how does one collect seawater? Well, it's quite simple, really. Imagine a wide, open expanse of sea shimmering under the sun. Here, large amounts of seawater are pumped into a series of gigantic ponds, often stretching as far as the eye can see. This is the first step in our journey. Now you must be thinking, what happens next? This is where the beauty of nature comes into play. These ponds, known as evaporation ponds, are shallow and wide, designed to maximize the surface area exposed to the sun and wind. The seawater is left to bask under the sun, and as time passes, the water begins to evaporate. As the water evaporates, the salt begins to crystallize. It's a fascinating process, really. The salt, which was once dissolved in the seawater, starts to become visible. It's as if the sun and wind are artists, painting a landscape of crystal white on the canvas of the evaporation pond. But it's not just the sun and wind that play a part. The design of these evaporation ponds is also vital. They're constructed to be shallow, which allows the sun's heat to penetrate the water more easily, speeding up the evaporation process. The wide expanse allows the wind to sweep across, carrying away the evaporated water and leaving behind the salt. It's a beautiful choreography of natural elements and human ingenuity. Now, you may have heard rumors that salt production is a quick process, but in reality it's a slow dance that takes time. The seawater may sit in these evaporation ponds for months, slowly giving up its water to the sun and wind, and revealing the salt that was hidden within. And so, after months of basking in the sun and bracing the wind, what was once a vast pond of seawater transforms into a glittering field of salt. The sun and wind work their magic, leaving behind the precious white crystals we know as salt. Once the water evaporates, what happens to the salt left behind? Now, this is where the magic really happens. The salt, now exposed and crystal clear, is ready to be harvested. Large mechanical equipment, not unlike those you might see on a construction site, are brought in to gather the salt. This isn't a delicate process, but it's a crucial one. Now, harvested salt isn't table ready just yet. It has to go through a thorough washing process to purge it of any impurities. This step ensures that the salt you sprinkle on your dinner is as pure as it can be. Once washed, the salt is subjected to a drying process. The aim here is to remove any residual moisture, leaving behind only pure dry salt crystals. These crystals are then sieved to achieve a uniform size, adding to the consistency of your seasoning. The final step is packaging. The salt is packed and sealed, ready to make its journey to your kitchen. And voila, the seawater has transformed into the salt that enhances the flavor of your meals. So what have we learned today? We've embarked on a fascinating journey, unraveling the mystery behind the production of salt from seawater. We've dipped our toes into the collection process, where seawater is gathered and stored in large pools, allowing the sun and wind to work their natural magic. We've seen how evaporation plays a crucial role, leaving behind a crystalline carpet of salt. This process is a testament to nature's wonderful ability to transform one element into another. After evaporation, we took a closer look at the harvesting phase, where the salt is carefully collected and prepared for the final stages. And lastly, we delved into the final processing, where unwanted elements are removed, and the salt is ground into the fine or coarse grains we're familiar with. So remember, next time you sprinkle salt on your food, think about the fascinating journey it has taken from the sea to your table.